So to get hold of you, Dan, again, and where's the office? It's down on 150.
We're right on the border of
152nd.
British Columbia and Washington State in beautiful White Rock, British Columbia. And literally a stone's throw from the U.S. border. And we are about 6 blocks from the beach, easily accessible on Highway 99 south from Vancouver.
A couple of neat little restaurants nearby.
Some nice restaurants on the beach. But we're right in downtown sunny White Rock. And
somebody wants to go see you?
Can either drive, if you're driving up from Seattle, just come across the border and take the exit onto 152nd, and we're about 6 blocks off the freeway and about halfway between the freeway and the beach. And if you're coming south from Vancouver, you just take the
152nd.
Gate A is the exit on the 152nd, yep. And you're 6 blocks and you're right at our building.
Okay. So, and the phone number again?
We are, our local phone number is 604-541-9952, and then toll-free North America, well, United States and Canada, 1-866-541-9952.
And if you want to phone us here at CENTA or at the show, it's 1-866-980-0499. And this show will be logged on archives. You can watch this. You can watch the one last week, and you can watch the one the week before that. We're going to do some more as well. Next Wednesday, same time. Still
maybe you know what we should ask anybody that's perhaps watching this in the archives, Dave, is what they'd like us to address. I mean, you know, we run into, if anybody has any questions regarding either cross-border issues, certainly I'd be happy to answer them regarding the investment side of things, and I know you would on the tax side and immigration side, I would imagine. But in the upcoming shows, it would be, you know, there are issues. We know there are issues that are out there, and there's lots of them, but perhaps there's a focus you'd want us to take and address over the next couple of sessions.
Well, what's interesting to me is that if we were talking here a year ago, I was getting 100 email questions a day to my website. Right. I couldn't even begin. Just reading them was impossible. Ask me how many I'm getting today.
How many are you getting today?
2 or 3.
Yeah. Why is that, do you think?
The economy. Yeah. The economy is out there. The
issues haven't gone away.
No, but it was that everybody was making money, right? Yeah. Making money, and they all wanted to, you know, it's like that, there's a joke about the fellow goes to see the Catholic priest into the confessional, and he says he met these 2 twins, and he made love to them all night, and he was 92 years old. And the Catholic priest says, well, that's awful. You can't do this. You've got to. He says, I'm not going to do that. I'm Jewish. He says, you're Jewish. What are you doing here? He says, I'm 92 years old. I'm telling everybody. You know? Well, that's what happened last year. Everybody, the phone calls were as much, the questions were as much in a sort of braggart way about I've made $48,000, I've made $52,000, I've made $7,000. It didn't matter. Everybody wanted to talk about it as much as anything. Mm-hmm. It's not nearly as much fun writing to somebody and saying, I lost $7,000, or I've lost $58,000, or I've lost $409,000. It just isn't. Is what I'm taking.
But it's important now, you know, even from speaking from an investment side. I mean, I know a lot of, you know, speaking with people regarding, you know, new people or others. You know, I don't even open my statements these days. I don't want to know.
I know.
I don't want to know.
So they're also not writing me questions and
right.
And that's
but you know, I mean, I just bring this up. I mean, this is the time, in my experience, anyways. You know, I mean, the mere 30 years I've been around in this business, because these are the times you really do want to get your head.
Well, it's when you should. Which is
whether it's tax, tax positioning. I mean, you can harvest the losses. You can, with your expertise. I mean, you can structure things to get set up to take advantage of things going forward. I mean, you can't change what's happened.
That's right.
But you can tax laws, carrybacks.
And of course, our next guest, we're going to talk to Paul Swingle about getting your head examined.
We need that. But it's the same in the investment side. I mean, you know, this too shall pass, and you want to get your head up and get organized and get ready for the next cycle. And so we'll toil away. Time for the changing of the guard. Yeah. My guest has been Dan Walkow. You can find him at www.cbankcapital.com, and you can get him on the phone at 1-866-541-9952. Thank you for coming again, Dan. I'll see you again next week at this time. Good night, David. Hopefully, and not supposed to talk about the fact you never, but hopefully next week we'll have some more phone calls. Perfect. Bye.